Welcome, students, to the last day of the 30th annual John Calvin Middle School Science Fair. We have been looking forward to this day for the last year. Our judges have looked over all the entries this year and decided on the top 4 finalists. These finalists will have to reset their experiments here on the stage and give a presentation to the school so we can decide the winner. I'd like to invite our 4 finalists up to the stage. They are Becky Gilmore, Kylie Majors, Eric Stone, and Stacy Logan. Come on up here. Welcome our finalists this year. I'd also like to recognize one special student, Marcus Allen, for being so gracious and willing to videotape our science fair after he was eliminated from the fair. We'll give each of you some time to gather your experiments and bring them back to the stage for the presentation. I wish each of you good luck.
Thanks. So am I supposed to start? Like right now? It's going? Oh, okay. Hi, I'm Becky Gilmore, and I'm in 8th grade. I'm going to win the science fair because no one loves science as much as I do. Science is totally the coolest thing in the world. I mean, you can learn stuff about things, and then it's like, it tells you how other stuff works in the world and like in the universe. I mean, how can you not love science? I mean, I guess unless you like reading stories about other stuff, but then that's just like boring because that doesn't teach you how to do things, to figure out other things. I mean, well, I guess it could, but you know what I mean. What am I supposed to be talking about?
What is your experiment? Tell us about that and why you chose to do it.
Oh, right, okay. So for my award-winning experiment, I'll be demonstrating the chemical reaction that happens when you mix Mentos and soda. I know what you must be thinking. Everyone's seen that before, but not like this. During my test runs, I found a way to make the geyser bigger and better. Not only that, but I mean, I figured out how to do a bunch of bottles at the same time so it makes it look like a sticky soda fireworks show. I wanted to do this type of experiment because, I mean, who doesn't love soda and candy? Everybody does, unless they're like weird or something. And nobody really understands the science behind it. I mean, it's not just about mixing soda and candy. There's a chemical reaction that takes place that only happens with the soda and Mentos. That's why it won't work with other candies. I mean, the candy releases carbon dioxide, and that reacts with the soda, and then they keep going until they burn up all their energy or something. See, I love science, and even I don't understand it all the time, but there are just so many things in this world that you could try to understand, but like you'll never be able to understand all of it, because you can read all you want and experiment and test it, but you'll never understand it.
Becky's like my BFF. Her experiment will be awesome. I support her, she supports me, and both our experiments will balance each other's out. Hers is super big and cool, and mine's kind of small and understated. They really complement each other.
To be honest, there's a lot of mixed and confusing emotions when I talk about Becky's experiment, mainly anger and annoyance. We worked together figuring out how to narrow the nozzle so the geyser would shoot higher, and she's saying it's all her idea? She couldn't figure it out. I did that.
I heard about Becky's experiment from Kylie, like weeks ago. When they came with like the whole nozzle thing, she's super hot about that. I don't blame her though. I'd be furious if someone messed up my idea. That's why I don't have many.
I almost hope it doesn't work. That would serve her right.
I'd like to thank everyone for this opportunity. It seems a shame to put the winner first, but I really don't mind. Behold, as I release carbon dioxide into a super sticky explosion of soda extravaganza. I don't understand what happened. This is supposed to work. What? Someone must have done something to my experiment!
No idea.
It's all right. Sometimes things just don't work out. Would you like to try it again? We'll take a short break to get this cleaned up before our next experiment from Kylie Majors.